Hey, welcome back, y'all. So index is going to be the most important thing that you do in Power BI. Check this out. All right, so index can mean a lot of things. It can mean that you have a unique value tied to a person. It can be a name, it could be employee ID, it can be something that's by sequence, so 1 to N or 1 to 100, 1 to 10, whatever it may be. But usually it's tied to an employee or it's tied to a sequence, right? A sequence meaning transactional or something that occurred over time. So let's just say, for instance, the employee ID. So we're looking at that as an index. And we're not going to add a column for this one simply because this is already an index by itself, meaning it's a distinct value tied to a person. So I can do a one-to-one connection via relationship or one-to-many. So let's just kind of paint the picture real quick, right? So let's just say we have a slicer and we want to showcase this employee ID for this member. And then as I type in this employee ID or as I select this on this slicer, it's going to show me the names, it's going to show me the unit, the occupation. Now let's take a little bit of a different approach, right? So let's just say we have start date. So we're looking at employees now and we want to identify, okay, who's the longest tenured employee that we have. Now we want to associate that by the start date so that we can see, okay, from number 1, meaning the earliest employee that we have, to number 100. So let's just add a column here. We're going to go over to index column and we're going to select from 1. So 1 is going to be our first row that we're going to highlight. That's going to be Robert Rodriguez. So we're going to click on that. And now we can see that Robert Rodriguez is the first employee that we hired. And now we're going down the line and we can just see everything that we have. We have number 27. The thing is here is that what you have here is a name associated with the index here. So now we can call this kind of data and then look at, okay, who's my first 5 employees that I kind of hired. So if you want to filter that within your visualization, you can. And it would be a little bit harder to do that based upon the start date because it doesn't have really a good range to go off of because you have to input the range, whereas you have a numerical column you can now go off of. But for this instance, it's not truly necessary simply because we do have an employee ID. And another important note that I want to mention here too is that I sorted my data based upon the start date. So you can see the earliest date to the latest date. So that was an important step within this because if I did not do that, then my index would not be aligned properly. So you want to make sure that you sort it based upon exactly what type of column that you're looking at first before you incorporate the index column. But with that said, hopefully this video was able to help you out and help you identify the importance of index. But let me know your thoughts down below and thanks for watching, y'all.